Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today and welcome to the home of all things FIFA career mode. If you are a first time viewer and you do go on to enjoy this video, please help the channel grow by hitting that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back and thanks for your continued support. And if you want daily FIFA career gems content, then just head over to either my Twitter or Instagram. Today's video is the fourth episode of FIFA 21's top teams, 3 suggestions that would make an excellent choice for your next FIFA 21 career mode. And first up we have the Italian giants AC Milan, who have a very healthy transfer budget of 33.5 million. However, anyone that follows me on social media will be aware that I'm not a massive fan of Serie A career modes due to Juventus and Roma not being licensed. Therefore, prior to starting any Serie A career mode, I always replace Piemonte Calcio and Roma FC with one of the licensed Serie B teams from the rest of the world section. Thankfully, there are 5 Serie B teams licensed in the rest of the world, those being Monza, Lecce, Chievo Verona, Empoli and Spal. So once you've replaced your unlicensed Serie A teams with teams from Serie B, it's then time to start your AC Milan career mode. They have a default formation of 4-2-3-1 wide, so let's have a look in the squad hub at these players in more detail. Now, in my opinion, the most important player in an AC Milan career mode is their 92 potential goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, whose contract does expire at the end of season number 1, so the first job is to negotiate a new contract for your potential to be special goalkeeper. AC Milan also have one of the best left backs in FIFA 21 with Theo Hernandez, who has a real face and a potential of 86. Danish centre back Simon Kjær also has a real face, but for some reason AC Milan skipper Alessio Romagnoli still doesn't have a real face in FIFA 21. Also without a real face on loan from Chelsea is Fikayo Tomori. 82 potential for the right back Pierre Kalulu. Also with 82 potential is Diogo Dalot on loan from Manchester United and David Calabria also with 82 potential. Sandro Tonali potential of 88. Frank Yannick Kessie with a potential of 84, Ismail Benatia has a potential of 82 and Jens Petter Haug potential of 83. And even though he only has 78 potential, AC Milan also have the son of their legendary defender Paolo Maldini in Daniel. On loan from Real Madrid with a real face Brahim Diaz with a potential of 85. A couple of real faces for Hakan Calhanoglu and Samu Castillejo. Moving on to the forwards with career mode favourite Rafael Leao with a potential of 83, veteran strikers Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Mario Mandzukic with a real face, and finally we have Ante Rebic, who also has a real face. The youth academy countries that I suggest scouting in, keeping in line with some of AC Milan's historic players, are Italy, Holland looking for the next Van Basten, Gullit or Rijkaard, and Brazil looking for the next Ronaldinho, Cafu or Dida. And finally, for an AC Milan career mode, let's check out some transfer suggestions, kicking off with the teenage centre-back from Monza, Lorenzo Parola, even though he does have allegiances to Inter Milan. He has an overall of 64, a potential of 82, and you can pick him up in the first transfer window for around 1.5 million. Very similar to Rui Costa, formerly of AC Milan, is Fabio Vieira from FC Porto. He's a central attacking midfielder, 20 years of age, 69 overall, exciting prospect potential of 86, available straight away for around 4 million. Milan have a very long history with quality African strikers like George Weah, so why not look at Abdullah Sima from Slavia Prague. He's 19 years of age, 71 overall, potential of 85, but sadly is not available in the first window. Brazilian winger Tete from Shakhtar Donetsk, he's 20 years of age, 76 overall, exciting prospect potential of 86, and you can pick him up in the first transfer window for around 20 million. Another quality African striker would be Patson Daka from RB Salzburg. He's 21 years of age, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 77 overall, potential of 84, available in the first window for around 22 million. And the final transfer suggestion for AC Milan is Calvin Stengs from RZ. He's a right winger, 21 years of age, with 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot, 77 overall, potential of 85, available in the first window for around 30 million. However, if you want a challenging and very transfer restrictive career mode, then why not look at Athletic Club Bilbao in La Liga, who only use players of Basque heritage. Now, the Basque country is an area of northern Spain and Bilbao is its largest city. Athletic Club only have a budget of 16 million, so you might want to use a small financial takeover for this career mode. Their default formation is a traditional 4-4-2, and just like AC Milan, they have a good mix of players with a real face and good potential. Goalkeeper Unai Simon has a potential of 86. Goalkeeper Herreen has a real face, as do the two left backs Berchiche and Balenciaga. Athletic Club have three quality centre backs, the first of which being Nunes, who has a real face and a potential of 83, and Martinez and Yerai both have real faces. And also with face scans are the two right backs Inigo Leque and Ander Kappa. Athletic Club also have one of their face scans out on loan, that being Inigo Cordoba, who's out on loan at Deportivo Alaves. Midfielder Unai Vencedor has a potential of 82. Central midfielders Mikel Vesca and Danny Garcia both have real faces. A couple of youngsters that are showing great potential in Peru, Nolas Guillen with a potential of 80 and Hoyan Sanchez who has a potential of 83. One of the more well-known Athletic Club players is the winger Ike Muniain, who has a real face and an overall of 83. We've got another youngster showing great potential in Nico Serrano, who has a potential of 82, only 17 years of age. Also only 17 years of age is a younger of the Williams brothers, Nico, who has a potential of 83. Winger Ibai Gomez has a real face, and then we have the older of the two Williams brothers, Inaki, with a real face and an overall of 81. And the final face scan for our Athletic Club is the striker Raul Garcia. Given that Athletic Club Bilbao only use players of Basque heritage, the Youth Academy recommendations for this career mode are very simple. Send your scout out for the full 9 months and scout in Spain. For transfer negotiations, I searched both SoFIFA and the Football Manager database for Basque only players, and these were some that were returned. Ortiz Castro from Deportivo Alaves, he's a goalkeeper, 22 years of age, 64 overall, potential of 76, available in the first window for around 1.5 million. Aitor Bunel from Almeria, he's a right back or centre back, 22 years of age, 69 overall, potential of 78, which will go higher with dynamic potential, and you can get him in the first transfer window if he has a release clause. Also from Almeria is Aguer Kete. He's a right midfielder, central attacking midfielder or left midfielder. He's 26 years of age, 71 overall with a real face, but sadly not available in the first transfer window. You can also bring back former player Benat, who's now at MacArthur FC in Australia. He's a central midfielder or central defensive midfielder. He's now 33 years of age with a real face, 77 overall, but he's recently transferred, so not available in the first window. And another player you could look to bring back is Javi Martinez, now of Bayern Munich. He's a central defensive midfielder or centre-back, 31 years of age, 78 overall. He has a real face and available in the first window for around 9 million. And yet another player you could look to bring back is the Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa, who is still only 25 years of age, 79 overall. He has a real face and available in the first transfer window for around 22 million. Another solid choice would be the Real Madrid right-back Alvaro Odriozola. He's now 24 years of age with a real face, 79 overall and available in the first transfer window for around 25 million. Another player you could look to bring back to the club where he made his name is a PSG midfielder Ander Herrera. He's now 31 years of age with a real face, 79 overall, and you can pick him up in the first transfer window for around 20 million. The final two transfers are a little bit ambitious, so you might need a financial takeover to be able to afford them. Marco Asensio from Real Madrid, who could play left wing or right wing, 24 years of age with a real face, 82 overall, potential of 85, available in the first window for around 50 million. And finally, the Chelsea skipper, Cesar Azpilicueta, who can play right back, centre back or left back. He's 30 years of age with a real face, 83 overall, and available in the first transfer window for around 35 million. But if you don't fancy a career mode in Serie A or La Liga, why not go over to the Premier League and choose the team that I've supported since childhood, Everton. Now, as with all Premier League teams, they do have an inflated transfer budget, so you definitely don't need a financial takeover. Everton's default formation is 4-2-3-1 wide, and due to EA's Premier League license, most of their team do have a face scan. including all three goalkeepers Jordan Pickford, Robin Olsen and João Virginia. Also with real faces are the defenders Luca Dean, Niels Nkunku, Mason Holgate, Michael Keane, and summer signing Ben Godfrey, who also has a potential of 85. Jared Branthwaite, who's on loan at Blackburn, also has a potential of 85. Colombian international centre-back Yerry Mina also has a real face, as does on loan at Celtic Jonjo Kenny. Club captain Seamus Coleman also has a face scan, as does Benigami and Fabian Delph. Sadly, his time at Everton has been hit by injury. Jean-Philippe Gbaman does have a real face, as does the loaned out Yannick Bolasie and the Brazilian left midfielder Bernard. And there are also real faces for midfielders Mo Bezic, Andre Gomez, Tom Davis, Alan, Abdoulaye Doucouré and Gylfi Sigurdsson. Loaned out Theo Walcott also has a real face, as does the right midfielder Alex Iwobi. Sadly, injury has limited his appearances for James Rodriguez. New signing Joshua King also has a real face, as does on loan Cenk Tosun. Dominic Calvert-Lewin potential of 85, really needs an upgraded face. Moise Kean, I do think he will now stay at PSG, potential of 86. And finally Richarlison, real face, potential of 87. Now the youth academy recommendations for countries to scout in, keeping in line with Everton's historic players, are England to look for the next Wayne Rooney, Wales to look for the next Neville Southall or Kevin Ratcliffe, Scotland to look for the next Duncan Ferguson, or the Republic of Ireland to look for the next Kevin Sheedy or Seamus Coleman. Considering the amount of real faces Everton do have made all their transfer suggestions face scans only, kicking off with RB Salzburg centre-back Omar Soleil. He's 20 years of age, 6'4" tall, 70 overall, potential of 81, but sadly he's not available in the first window. And another more of a long-term transfer target is Watford striker João Pedro, still only 18 years of age, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 71 overall, potential of 84, but sadly not available in the first window. However, my guaranteed first signing for an Everton career mode, joining up with his former Norwich teammate Ben Godfrey, would be the right back Max Aarons, 20 years of age, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 74 overall, potential of 83, available in the first window for 10 million. Another good option would be Alan Velasco from Independiente in Argentina, who can play left midfield or striker, 17 years of age, 74 overall, exciting prospect potential of 86, available in the first window for 10 million. But if you want a Premier League ready winger, then go for Ismaila Sarr from Watford. He can play right wing, right midfield or striker, 22 years of age, 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 78 overall, potential of 86, available in the first window for 35 million. And finally, another long-term target, Youssef En-Nesyri from Sevilla. He can play striker or left wing, 23 years of age, 80 overall, potential of 84, but sadly not available in the first window. So if you were looking to start a new FIFA 21 career mode, but you were unsure on what team to use, then you are welcome. But that does conclude today's video. All that remains to say is thank you so much for watching. Please remember to tune into my channel next time, but until then, it's FCG out.